for creating the AWS account, you need to log into the AWS console, EC2 console. AWS EC2 console. EC2 is like a elastic cloud compute there in AWS. So it's like a VMs actually. Then we call it as a instances. So you need to log into the AWS management console. Here, if you have an account, you can log in. Otherwise, you need to create an account. So you want to create a new account here. Create new AWS account. Actually, I use my Gmail. If you have anyone, some new Gmail IDs which doesn't have AWS account.
I'm having only one. I also created the same, but I didn't updated my account. Like the card details. That's why it's not activated.
Okay, okay.
Okay. If you don't mind, like I think registration everybody knows, so we can.
Okay, so you want how to create the EC2 instances, right?
No, no. After registration only, we'll come to know. Okay, our account got created. So then only we'll proceed further, like how to create EC2 account from that. So it will be like.
Okay, okay, yeah, that is okay. Yeah.
And one thing, wait. Nagesh, I think pinged his mail ID, so we can create if you want.
Asking for. Okay, let me give control. Hello, yes, sir. Hello.
Give anyone like N capital.
Yeah, given control to Nagesh.
Okay.
It should already exist.
Please put anyone. I'm accessing from Gmail. Like M capital, Vamshi@123.
It's asking some.
8125.
Sorry.
8125.
8125
143.
243
143.
143. Okay.
171. Five 00074.
000.
74. 5 000. 5,74,000.
So it definitely asks for your card details. You can enter,
Okay.
but it will not deduct any amount. But they will ask for it.
Can I give that?
Yes, yes, we need to give. I even
Wait.
control to you.
Wait 1 minute. Hello.
Yeah,
4591.
I given control to you. You can enter it.
Okay. Could you select 02 2022 22.
Voice is not clear, Vamshi.
Vamsi, no, like you can directly take the control and you can do it, right?
I am using mobile, right?
Okay.
Vamshi. 798. CVV.
Name, full name.
Mailavarpu Vamshi. VARAPU. 798.
It is some pass not accept. Let's see. Security part. Just checking that transaction that your card is just verifying it.
Yeah, it will verify and it will like deduct ₹2.
Give that OTP number.
Sorry. 239
239
025.
025. Actually, call. Did you receive the call? Manshi?
Yes, Mr. Madhu, can you call again? I did not see password.
Oh, mhm. I think still you can enter it. You didn't receive the call?
Yes, yes.
You received it?
It's cutted. I did not see like in it is in disable mode. Meeting is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Could you give me that password in WhatsApp?
Yes,
Amit?
yes. I'll ping you.
8125
8125
143171.
4317.
171.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, 0103.
0103. Okay. Yeah, I pinged it.
Okay.
Done.
Yeah, we have these plans in AWS account, basic developer and business plan. So we'll use the free plan. Yeah, we need to choose the some suitable one actually.
Yes.
Based on that, they will give some.
Oh, according to that, I think they are providing that EC2 instances, my like some plugins or something like that, or what?
Actually, they will give some of the tutorials here based on
Ah.
your interest.
Okay, okay,
You
got it.
DevOps and some DevOps related videos they will display.
Mhm.
If you want, you can go through it, those.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, see some of the tutorials.
Okay.
Matching virtual machine deploy Docker containers like serverless. Some of the applications just for practicing.
Okay.
Then sign into the console.
This is mail ID.
వంశీ మైల వరకు
Yes.
remove your password. It's M caps Vamshi 3812.
Okay.
Yeah, so once you log in, this is the dashboard, AWS dashboard.
Okay.
Once you log into this one, we'll get this. So here it will give the region from which region you are logged into this. We have a couple of regions here.
Okay.
So you can select where you want to like create these sequences and all those things. And here we can see is list of services in each and every area. Okay.
Okay.
So all of you can practice all these things. Practice all these things. Okay. Here we can see your billing and other things.
Okay.
So here like want to see the always you need to check this because sometimes if you use some non-free services, then sometimes they will charge some little bit, $1, $2, something like that. So always we need to check this one billing dashboard. Okay, and don't forget is we need to if students are running long time and we use some other services within that, then they will charge for that one. Okay, so always better to shut down end of the day.
Okay.
Instances. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not going in depth here because we'll have this discuss more on this in the AWS session. Okay.
Sure.
This I will show you how to create the EC2 instances.
Yeah.
So go to the services and go to the compute section. Then here you can find that EC2. So EC2 is like a elastic cloud computer. It is like a virtual machine only in AWS.
Okay.
So for our DevOps, these are some of the important services like code pipeline, code deploy, code build, code commit. So these are our useful tools for DevOps. It's like code commit is like a Git repository here, and code build is like a for building an application, and code deploy for deploying the application, and code pipeline is our CI/CD pipeline in AWS. Anyway, we'll cover this one during our course. There are many, but all are not useful for us. So we need to pick what are they useful for our DevOps operations. Okay.
Okay.
Because there are many, thousands of services are there, more than I think not exact small, but there are many services are there. But so we don't need to work on everything. So AWS means there are many, right? So we need to select which one is suitable for us and work on those, and we can put same thing in our profile.
Okay.
Let's go to EC2 instances. So in EC2 instances, first we need to create the instance. So for creating the instance, the instance is a VM here. Okay, just select launch instance.
Okay.
So initially, if there are any instances running, you can see those here. But currently it's 0. Okay, so click on launch instance.
Okay.
Yeah, just select the free tier one. Okay, because we want to
Okay.
free tier one. Here we can have some list of images, AMIs. So you call it as Amazon machine image. Okay. So it's like
Okay.
a Docker image only. So Docker base images. So we need to take those base image and we can work on those. Okay.
Okay.
So like we'll go with Ubuntu one. Ubuntu is a freeware, right? So we'll just select this one, free tier one. So we need to select the image type basically. So select this one.
So we can we can work with Red Hat also, right? Like.
Yeah, we can work with Red Hat, but
Mhm.
there I used to give my sessions on Ubuntu. You can select anyone.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem.
Uh, So what is the document I prepared for that? Because some of the comments it may not work in other things. So comments will vary in Red Hat and Ubuntu, right?
Yes, yes,
For
correct.
example, in Red Hat we use install update, but in Ubuntu we use sudo update update, something like that.
Yes,
So
correct.
my documents are contains I prepared the documents like will work on only Ubuntu. So that's why I prefer this one.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a freeware, right? You can install your machine also. You can start working on it. Ubuntu is a freeware one. Yeah. So once select that image, then get to the configurations. So here you need to select the instance type. So there are some T2 small, T2 nano. You can go through the details, but always select this one, free tier eligible T2 micro. Okay,
Okay. Okay.
this is a free one, so select that one, and one GB memory will get here, and one CPU and two gigahertz processes, and next configuration details. So if you want, you can create two at a time, number of instances.
Okay.
Want to one maximum you can create two only. Remember that, don't create more than 1 year. If you want to create next one, you can terminate this and you can create one more, like that.
Okay.
Okay. And by default we'll get the network subnets and VPCs. But default one will get it. You can use those default one as of now. Okay. Then add storage. So by default we are getting this one general purpose SSD, use SSDs. We'll get some 8 GB memory.
Mhm.
Okay. To give any tags or any naming questions. Those these two instances will belongs to this tag basically. So it's like key value pair. So it's like a grouping of EC2 instances.
Oh.
Yeah. Next, configure security group. This is important one. For example, some of the application you deployed in EC2 instances, you want to access it outside the world. So in that case, what we need to enable the port. Okay.
Okay.
So what are the ports we need to enable? Inbound roles, outbound roles. So what are the connections we can receive on which ports, and how to access the application running in EC2 instance outside the world. So for that one, we need to enable the ports. Okay.
Okay.
So for that one, you need to add the rules here.
Mhm.
So by default, we got TCP protocol. This is a type, HTTP type, SSH type, and this is a protocol. and the port numbers here. And this is like sources like accessing this machine, accessing these EC2 instances. As of now, keep anywhere, so it will give access to outside. It's like we are not restricting it. Want to restrict, you can do the customization, but not required now. Just keep anywhere, you can access it. And description is not required. If you want to add any other protocols port number, then just click on add rule. Okay, then click on HTTP. By default, this is the HTTP default port number, that is 80. Okay, so like this you need to run it. So if you do all TCP, then it will give the range. So in this range, so what are the ports are there in this range? Can I access all this?
Okay.
The application is running in that range.
Yeah.
And, so mainly SSH, STP, HTTP, TCP, these are useful protocols. Okay, as of now, keep this one. For example, if any application is running and we are using different port, at that time you can again you can edit and add those rules.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is a way of adding security groups. This is our security group name. Launch regard one. So then review and launch it. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a warning. Just ignore it because we kept it anywhere, right? So that's why it's saying security and launch it. So here actually it will generate one PEM file actually. So to access the EC2 instance from Putty or anywhere, we need that file, PEM file.
Okay. Yeah.
That way it will authenticate you.
Okay.
So you need to store that file somewhere. If you miss that file, means it is very difficult to connect to this instance. So maybe you can put in your mail ID or somewhere, but put in some safe place. Okay.
Okay.
Create some new key pair. Give some name to that key pair.
Okay.
We have some DevOps training. Then download that key pair. It will get downloaded with that name to your machine, your local machine.
Okay.
So place this file here. Then launch instances.
Okay.
Will get launched in a couple of seconds. So now it is launching those instances, 2 instances. Here instances ID, instance 1 ID and instance 2 ID.
So this free version, like it's giving 2 instances, right? Maximum number of.
Yes, yes. A free tier account, it is a 2. Actually, if it is a enterprise one, can create any number of instances.
Yes, yes. According to like that number of accounts, you will be charged, right?
Yes, yes.
but freeware you can access maximum 2.
Maximum. Okay.
So go to the EC2 dashboard, click on go to services
Uh-huh.
and click on EC2.
Okay.
Then so now you can see, right? So it is the two which is running here, and two security groups created. This now one security we get by default, and we created one more, and
Okay.
one key pair we generated, and by default we get these values, two values. Okay.
Okay.
So just click on these two running instances. Yeah, see, this both are up and running. And still it is initializing it. It will take some time.
Yes. So, Madhu, actually, it's initializing. I am having one small doubt, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Actually, on the other day, we saw like the web server. What is you are using? That is Tomcat, Apache Tomcat, right? So, like, what is the difference between like web server and application server?
Web server and application server.
Yes. So, like, let's take example. Means what to say? Mm, if I am installing, like, how Tomcat is the
See,
web server, I
web
can.
server it will act as a both actually. Don't get. So web server is like it will like it handle with the static pages. Web server like a static web page request.
Mhm.
It's not like in a web server we cannot deploy the application basically.
Correct.
See, in Tomcat you can deploy some bar files as war files, as ER files, and you can like you can access those with some port numbers, right? When you web server, that is not possible. Just it is like a static content we can access with the web server.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So, yeah, like, if you are going to install that Apache Tomcat, so that server will gonna act as a application server, correct?
Web and app server, it will act as a both.
Okay, it will act
Yeah.
as well.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
So that is mentioned. So if you want to access it, this one outside, this is your instances from our machine. We need a putty access. Putty software is required.
Okay.
So if you want to see the instances details, just click on that instances. You can see that instance ID and like public DNS domain and public IP and private IP.
Okay.
So if you want to access it outside, you need to access with the public DNS name or public IP. You cannot access it outside with the private. Okay,
Yeah.
this is for internal. Okay, so you need to access with the either public IP or this public DNS name. Okay, so before that, yeah, you can see the security group here. So here we can see what are the inbound roles and outbound roles. So there is been so if you want to set it any outbound roles, you can set it here.
Okay.
So inbound roles are what is coming from outside to the EC2. For example, you want to access some application. So it is like go to the machine from there, like so those are inbound roles. So for example, if I want to access application from outside, then outbound roles. You need to access something like that. Okay. So for example, you want to add any rule here, you can set it. You can do HTTP and SSH. So first you need to enable this SSH, otherwise you cannot access it. The port should be enabled. If you want to access this EC2 instance outside, you need to enable that port. Just remember those port numbers actually. For every protocol, you have some default port, right? There could be HTTP, 80, and it takes MTP. I can take you some 22 or like that. The FTP is a 21. So now I select. save it. Complete. So showing already this not taking care. Okay. So if you want to access this EC2 instance outside, we need to actually download one key, right? Temp file.
Yes.
So for that, we need to convert the key actually. Then only we can access it. For that one, we need putty gem. To open that putty and so we want to see that how to connect that information also we'll get it here. Click on connect. Click on this connect, and they will give some list of steps how to connect to that. Okay, you need to follow all these steps. So I want to connect a standalone SSH client with that one. So open SSH client and so first basically we need to convert the key. Connect using putty. Open this one. So if I want to connect to the putty, they are giving some steps here. You need to follow that. Okay.
Okay.
So start putty gen. Start putty gen. What are the steps they mentioned? You need to follow that. And click on RSA, then click choose load. So basically, we need to give the location of that
File.
file. Yeah. What are the file we downloaded just now? So here select all files. Then this is our file. Open.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So then we choose open. Okay. We choose save private key. So then the format of default. So save the private key. Yes. So now we just converted the key in a like directly we cannot access those putty key inside the or while connecting to the putty. So we need to convert the key basically.
Okay.
Putty readable format basically. Okay. So just now we converted the key, and we can, with the key we can access it. Let's see how to access that. So open putty, and here go to SSH. Go to the last one, SSH and authentication. Then here we need to browse that key.
Okay.
Whatever your committed key, right?
Yes.
That committed one. Open. Then in that session, yeah, default password for EC2 instance is the for Ubuntu, it is the Ubuntu username, default username. Okay.
Okay.
Ubuntu, and you can use that public DNS name, or you can use the
IP
you
address.
can use public DNS or public IP.
Okay.
Okay, then open. Yeah, so say yes. Yeah, so now we are connected to the EC2 instance from our local machine.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, clear? So how to
Yes.
create EC2 instance, how to generate the key, and how to access it.
Yes. Clear.
What are those two key files are there? Na? Whatever you downloaded, just put in a mail ID or somewhere, because those are very important. If once you miss that key, it is very difficult to recover it. Okay, very big task actually. So that's why keeping some safe place. These two keys, dump file as well as your converter key file. Okay.
Yeah.
So if you want to see how it is working, you can do like that. So now we are connected to the EC2 instance from Putty, from our local machine. So you can practice what are the things you want. It's like it's like as a normal or virtual VM, Linux VM.
Mhm.
Clear?
Yeah.
Okay. So it will give some private IPs and public IPs. Private IPs for can access within the AWS network. Okay. So within the VPC, one of the machines are there. Only those machines can connect with each other by using the private IPs. But we are accessing outside, right? So we need to access with the public IPs only. Public IPs are public DNS. And one more thing, I want to tell you, this public IP will keep on changing. Whenever you start the machine, it will keep on changing. But this one is the static one, public private IP.
Okay.
Okay. So don't worry, nothing will happen to the machine. Just IP will get changed. Okay, then let's start it with Linux. So there are some of the useful commands for the DevOps operations. Let's see what we are doing today. So this is first one is the grep command. I think most of you are aware of. Grep is for searching the data inside the files. For example, we want to find any text and a file. So for that time we use the grep command. Create some dummy file. I think everybody is aware in the Linux environment. If you have any questions or any doubts, please stop me. I'm thinking you are already aware of it. Hello?
Yes.
So everyone is already have some working knowledge on Linux, right? So just I entered some text here. Just I want to look for some text in a file. Okay. So grep is for just for setting the data, setting the text inside the file. So just like I want to search for this thing, this DevOps thing in my sample.txt file. So I can do like the grep and give some string name and file name. So
Okay.
generally we use this get command with the combination of file and process, PS process, because once you, it's like a for example, you want to some file, you want to search for some files in a machine and with some name. So once you search and within the file you want to fetch any data, so that case we'll use the pipe command and grep like that. So combinations. So if you want to do the uh, uh, in case senses, then you can use hyphen r, and you want to do it recursively, then you can use hyphen r. Hyphen I is for inconsistency, hyphen r for recursive. If you want to search. So now it didn't give any output because it will be fine. So if you want to make it inconsistent, you can use hyphen and hyphen. Yeah. So like that. So repeat for this for setting the text into the files.
Okay.
And PS is for a process. You want to find what are the processor running inside the machine. So the most useful commands only I'm covering it, not all. Okay.
Okay.
So PS is for to find what is the processor running in your machine. I want to look for a some processor, the status of some process. They can use the process name. You can filter it. Basically, for filtering the data also, you can use it. Grep command. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
A sudo obligate is for working the to update the workspace. Sudo obligate update and in Ubuntu. If it is an yum, it is like a sudo yum update. So to update the workspace.
Okay.
So if you want to install any, before installing any software, just run this command sudo update update, and you want to install any software, sudo update install nginx. You can install anyone. Yeah. So it's asking whether you want to install it or not. Just say no.
Sorry.
Yeah, so I've installed the nginx now. We want to check the status of running particular services in the machine. Command is like sudo service nginx. Like a sudo service, you need to give the service name and the status. Yeah, so just now install and it's keep on running. Okay.
Okay.
So remember these comments. Anyway, I will read this. I will share that document with you. It is there already. Into right.
Yeah.
So yes, hyphen yes. So these are all the processes are running on my machine. So these all are machine, all of the processes are running in my machine. You want to filter it, you can do it. So like yes, hyphen yes, and grep and engineering. So just I'm filtering. I want to see only the status of engineering, or like just like information of the engineers. So it's like PS-EM will give the information for the all the processes, but I want only the for engineering. So in that case, you can filter it, grep and engineering. That's it.
Yeah.
So that is the usage of the PS command. And nested is like for example, you want to know what are the processor you are using which ports. Okay, in that case we can use the nested -a.
Okay.
So it will give that information which ports are used by which processors. Okay, so they are the processors and we are using this port numbers, all these port numbers. You want to filter it, can filter with that get command. Okay.
Okay.
For example, take this one and grep it. So start -a, grep and 14792. Yeah. So for example, you want to see. Sometimes you'll get some. For example, some services are already running. You want to install another. You have install another service. You want to update the port number basically. So that time will get port already exists. So in that case, it's like in real time it is also how to find that. So I will get that error whenever you are trying to use some port number, port already exists. So we need to find which process is using that port number, right?
Yes.
So by using this command, you can find it. Then you can give some other port number to for the new service like that. That is the issue of the mix chat. And I think DF is for finding the space in the machines. Okay, disk space, disk usage, and all these things we can find it by using the DF command. So here in Linux we use the clear command to clear the screen. So df minus h. Yeah. So if you give, but basically df we use for finding the spaces. Okay. So here you can see that file system. This file system is what is the size of the file system and how much it is used and how much is available and use percentage and okay. So all these things you can find it here. So for example, you were having the this much size and the use is 0 and available for 8 GB. So this HVDA1 having 7.7 GB and used 1.2 GB available so like this. So we want to find the space and use this DF command. This command is important actually. Some interviews they let you how to find the space and all these things. So just go through this. So there's a woman if I want to see in a kilobyte, you can use that df hyphen k. I want to see this. Give an MB. So basically it will give you MBs. You want to see in a kilobytes, just you can use df-k. So it's like you want to see the free memory, how much is free memory is there, you can see it by using the -m. Total we have this much, we use this much, and this much free memory we have. So the free command is for to find how much free space is available in your machine. So we want to use for particular user disk space, disk usage, you can use the du-h. This for this Ubuntu user, for particular user, and df is for all machines. And the service command is like I told you, right, to find out the status of the particular service. We have like a sudo service, for example. Now this sudo service engineering is the status. To finding the status of the service, for example, you want to stop the service, then you will stop, engineering stop. And again, you can check the status. Now it is inactive because we stopped the service. You want to start it again. Sudo service engineering stop. So this is very useful command. Mostly we use this one, service command. So again, you can check the status. Okay.
Yes.
I think everyone know about this one. Wireless minus LTR. So display the files. Time and date format. Yeah, we have only one file in this directory. I think everyone know about cd command. So we want to go to some other directory. Use cd command. Want to go to root directory cd slash directory root path. I want to change the directory path. Yeah, so we give the list of the directories and files available in the third directory with the date and time. So if you want to change the directory, cd slash home, whatever directory you want to go, you can use that. This is the home directory for the Ubuntu user. For example, you want to switch the user, you can use the sudo su. For example, you want to go to root user, you can use the sudo su. Switch user sudo. So now, for example, you want to switch from Ubuntu user to the root user, you can use the sudo su. Okay. The root user have the admin privileges in this machine. EC2 instance, right? Root user have the admin privileges. Okay. So we want to, for example, sometimes we are not able to access some files with the Ubuntu user. So in that case, you can go to the root user and you can perform the action based on that. Okay.
Okay.
So we can change the permissions also by using chmod command. You can change if you want to change any file permission. You can use the chmod and you can give those permissions for triple serve for read, write, and executable. If you want to give read only, then you can have other code like that. So we will see that in the command. So there was this for switching the user. You want to come out of the root user, just exit from this one. Again, we come back to the Ubuntu user.
Okay.
PW is the present working directory. You want to see where currently you are in, then you can use the PWD. Now, any doubt, please stop me, okay? Because I'm thinking already I have some knowledge in Linux. But if you are stuck with somewhere, just please stop me. And you want to again go back to the Ubuntu user, do the exit from root user. Okay, again we are making back to the Ubuntu user. Next, if I want to find the IP address of this machine, they can use IP space password. So here it will give the IP addresses of the machine. So for example, you want to find the IP address. Here it is with the displaying directly, but with some of the machines it may not. For EC2 itself, it is displaying like. For some other machines it may not. So for that one, you can use the IP space A. So this is the IP address of our machine.
Okay.
So go to Ethernet 0, and there you can find that 172.31.19.92.44. So that is a way of finding the IP address in the Ubuntu machines. Okay. Yeah. So we'll stop here, and remaining things maybe we can discuss tomorrow. Yeah.
Okay.
You have any doubts in this today's session?
No, from my side, I'm okay.
Okay. Actually, tomorrow, actually today I'm traveling to my native place. Tomorrow it may be not be possible. Actually, we have one festival at our native place. So evening I'm traveling.
Okay.
So okay, again we'll connect on Saturday.
Okay. No
Saturday morning. Everyone is okay, right? For Saturday morning?
problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. We'll connect on Saturday and we will finish it. No? Somebody will say something.
Yeah, Madhu, could you please share like this recording so that we'll.
Yeah, sure, definitely. But it is a very big size. I'm not how to share it to mail.
Actually, how much it's coming like for 1 hour session?
Actually, we had a YouTube channel. We will upload to our YouTube channel these sessions.
Yeah, that will be easy. I think you'll upload to YouTube channel. From there, you will share the link with you. You can access from there. Because again, sharing with everyone will be difficult because having big size. So yeah, that is a good option actually.
Madhu.
Yeah.
We will upload by Monday. Okay.
Yeah.
We will convert.
Best option actually. Instead of sharing to everyone, we'll put in our YouTube channel and we'll share the link. You can access. You can watch those videos.
Okay.
Yeah, because it is big size. Sharing percentage of will be big size. Okay. You put in YouTube. You can put any size. Okay. You share that link. You can access from there. You can watch it. Or you can download it from there if you want.
Okay.
From there you can download it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks, guys.
Yeah. Thank you.
Bye.
Saturday morning. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.